This is Ndtv. And you're watching Ndtv Hindu.
Chennai is a tech-savvy city that we all know, and at the heart of it are some very young minds. On Reliance Big TV Byteit this week, we have a couple of stories to prove this point. SMS and mail in Indian languages. The two biggies in transliteration are Chennai's QuillPad and Google's Indic, a shootout between the two. Tamil Nadu's animation industry is always buzzing. A look at two award-winning movies and the tech that did the trick. And Srikanth plays a game he's never played before, boxing. Virtually, of course. A few years ago, if he had tried SMSing or mailing people in any Indian language, it would have been quite a task. Softwares back then designed using classical programming languages had a fairly rigid rulebook for users to follow. For instance, the word Rashtra would have had to be typed out as R-A-A, capital S-H, capital T-R-A instead of just R-A-A-S-H-T-R-A or R-A-S-H-T-R-A. Now, 4 years ago, all that changed thanks to Chennai-based Tachyon Technologies. For those of us non-linguists, communicating in the one language we are most familiar with is sometimes the best and only option available. But in today's day and age, where our cell phones do more of the talking, the learning of languages other than English can be best left to our handheld friends. Chennai-based Tachyon Technologies is the brainchild of two IIT Madras students, Ram and Sriram. And these two came up with a transliteration application called QuillPad in the year 2006. QuillPad is a free online typing tool that lets you communicate in Tamil, Hindi, Telugu and 7 other Indian languages, including Nepali. QuillPad is also available as a mobile download. The application intuitively picks up the message you would have written in the English font, for instance, Neenga eppadi irukkenga, and translates it into the Tamil script using proprietary software. QuillPad uses statistical machine learning to understand patterns of Indian languages.
So, when user writes say a word like HINDI, D has to be interpreted as the in this case and not as da, right? And there will be certain patterns in the language which will help us predict that. Say for example, if the previous one is N or the next one is I, okay, there will be such rules that we need to learn from the words of the language. So one way to do that is use decision trees.
A user can download QuillPad's application and start typing away. It runs on Symbian and Java platforms. However, several phones available in the market come only with the English font and don't support many Indian languages except Hindi.
What we do is we include our own Hindi font for the sender side. But if you compose a message and send it, the receiver has to be able to see it, right? And he may not have your software. We send out a regular SMS basically, and today there are a good number of phones which have Hindi, and that's the reason we've launched for Hindi.
But languages can be quite complex, and Indian languages more so, since it has many distinct sounds which can't always be represented by the 26 alphabets in English. QuillPad offers multiple options for a given word. It also recognizes mixed language commands.
What QuillPad does is it applies a machine learning technique to convert this word into Indian language pronunciation. Okay. Once we have it as pronunciation data, we convert that into Indian language script. So you can freely type in mixed language words, sentences, and you'll get perfect spelling. You'll get bottle in Hindi, you'll get bottle in Kannada, in Telugu, in whatever language you're currently using.
A year after QuillPad launched in 2006, Google came out with Indic transliteration. This is applicable for online options alone like Gmail, Orkut and other websites. Gmail lets you go native when you click Settings, General and enable transliteration. Select the language of your choice from all language options and save the changes. Indic also gives multiple spelling options. Balaji and Leena are two people who prefer keeping in touch with their friends in Tamil and have tried QuillPad as well as Google's Indic. We asked them to key in, "Please iniki evening Byteit Variya," and this is what they had to say.
To take this sentence, please inniki is properly coming in QuillPad, whereas in Google it is showing please innukku.
But some words are wrong both in QuillPad and Google also. For example, evening is coming as evening in QuillPad and evening in Google. But Variya is right in Google and not in QuillPad.
Google's Indic offers an extra language, Urdu, the only one missing from QuillPad's current list. However, its translation skills aren't as intuitive as QuillPad. For instance, QuillPad recognizes the word flight as an English word and says it exactly like that. However, Indic says flag it. Indic is also not available on the mobile platform. But Indic does offer something called Bookmarklet that lets you type in Hindi in any website, unlike QuillPad. Tachyon Technologies is planning to repeat its success story with a soon-to-be-launched programming language. Called Clay, it will combine the flexibility of scripting languages like Python with the speed of system languages like C++. Rest assured, we'll be there to give you a first information report when these Chennai techies strike again. The next big thing in transliteration applications will be sentence-based word prediction. But the challenge lies in getting mobile phone manufacturers to bundle more Indian fonts into cell phones. Mail into feedback at ndtv-hindu.com with your experiences on using Indian languages on your cell phones or websites. Reliance Big TV Byteit will be back with snippets of some award-winning animation work created right here in Tamil Nadu.